What's up, beautiful people? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a collective reading for the upcoming week, May 27th through June 2nd. Keep in mind that this reading may not resonate with you and only take what feels right to you. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Please hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. If you'd like a personal reading with me, they are available. Check the description box down below. I have a website. You can go in there, check it out, and book a reading for yourself if you feel called to. So I see that there's going to be an emphasis or a focus on getting outside more this week, getting more sunlight, limiting the screen time. I don't know if you're reading books more or if you're going for walks and just getting out in nature more, or you're just putting the phone away and doing different things other than being on your phone or looking at a screen. But I feel like that is guidance for us this week, is to really limit the screen time and to really get the screen time down this week. Especially for those of you that the screen time has been like 16 hours or more. I'm not calling you out, I'm just giving you guidance from spirit, okay? We're gonna see what your fortune is for this week, and then we're gonna see what to look forward to this week and what to look out for. So that card wanted to come out. It says declutter. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like some of you could be doing some sort of like spring cleaning, deep cleaning, throwing things out that you no longer use or that hold old energy. For some of you, I'm getting that you have like a business or you have like a storefront of some sort, and I'm getting that you're being guided to declutter the objects or the items that aren't selling. Once you remove those items from the shelf, or once you take those items out of your inventory and you replace it with something else, things are going to start selling again for you. But I feel like something here has like old stagnant energy that you're being guided to declutter and get rid of, and that will start to bring in new energy, new money, new clients, new people, things like that. Okay, but this declutter card says declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Some of you, I'm seeing that you're holding on to a sweater or a hoodie from somebody. I feel like it's time to get rid of that, to thrift it, burn it, throw it away, whatever works best for you. I think that it's time to get rid of any belongings of other people's, specifically people that you don't talk to or communicate with anymore. Okay, I'm hearing it's hurting you more than it's helping you. But let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. It does say someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. So we'll see if that happens. It might happen for some since I am seeing it, but if somebody does hurt your feelings with something that they say, or if they reveal a new side of themselves that you want to avoid, then you know it's time to declutter that person specifically, to remove that person specifically from your life. All right, let's see what the overall energy is for you this week. I've also been getting this message about less doing it for the plot. I feel like some of us have been really bored and impatient, so we've been lowering our standards or just settling in situations, even though we know we deserve better, and even though our intuition is telling us we deserve better, we've just kind of been allowing things and putting ourselves in situations with people, places, and things that don't meet our standards just because we're bored or impatient. So less doing it for the plot this week and raising our standards back to where we want them to be. Your overall energy is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, so you could be a Virgo or have Virgo placements in your chart, but you don't have to be. The Hermit is all about like ghosting energy. So this goes in tandem with the Declutter card. I do feel like some of you might be ghosting somebody, ghosting a situation, but it's not like malicious or harmful. I feel like it's for your own benefit. It's for your own good. You might just be distancing yourself from certain people, cutting certain people out of your life, doing some sort of cleaning, organizing, things like that. I see some of you have laundry to do, some of you have dishes to do, some of you are just gonna get in this energy or this mood to like deep clean your home, to reorganize your home. I feel like that's really good for you. It's bringing in new energy for the month of June. Okay, so your overall energy is the Hermit. This could also tell me that there is some sort of like guide or guru or mentor that's coming into your life this week. You might be meeting somebody new who gives you really good advice or who gives you an answer to a problem that you've been having, so stay on the lookout for that. It feels like somebody wants to help you. Excuse me, somebody wants to help you with something. I feel like some of you have been asking for answers, or you've been asking for help or assistance. It feels like it's coming in this week. Somebody is like shining a light on the truth for you. Somebody's giving you an honest answer. And I do feel like somebody might be holding you accountable. Some of you have been asking for the universe to hold you accountable because you're not holding yourself accountable. So somebody might be coming in to do that for you, or your spirit guides, your spirit team is going to be holding you accountable this week, specifically when it comes to getting the screen time down, getting outside in nature, cleaning, decluttering, uplifting your own spirits. Because I do feel like there's a lot of Jupiter energy in this collective right now, and Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius, so that sign could be significant. But Jupiter is all about expansion and optimism and travel, things like that. So I do feel like there is supposed to be a lot of positivity and optimism coming into our lives, but we may not be able to see it because of all of the clutter. So there's a big focus on decluttering this week, and somebody might be holding you accountable, or your spirit guides might be holding you accountable for this week. They're like, you need to do the cleaning, you need to do the decluttering, you need to dust, things like that. You need to throw away that hoodie. I did hear that for somebody specifically, so if that's you, that's you. All right, Spirit, tell me about this upcoming week for the collective. I just saw 555, so that number could be significant for you. That number is all about positive changes. So if you do the decluttering like you're being guided to, and if you do the limiting of the screen time, and if you raise your standards, you are going to see positive changes start to happen into your life. We're seeing the Hanged One. This is Pisces energy. I'm seeing some of you do yoga or getting back into working out. Maybe you're going to the gym or you're doing at-home workouts this week. Tell me more about this week for the collective. I do feel like this week is going to be very spiritual for some of you, especially those of you who have been having a hard time connecting with your spiritual self, or having a hard time connecting spiritually. Maybe you're having a hard time reading the tarot cards, or you're just having a hard time connecting with your intuition and your spirit self, or spirits in general. Something about that is different this week. You're having an easier time, especially when you do the decluttering. I'm seeing some of you going through like some sort of crown chakra awakening or third eye chakra awakening, or both. Maybe you're doing some sort of crown chakra energy work or third eye chakra energy work. Maybe you want to do that if you feel called to it. I'm seeing like a lot of meditation and reading, journaling, really getting away from your phone and getting away from screens. Tell me more. I'm hearing the song Billionaire by, I don't know who it's by, but the song that goes, I want to be a billionaire, so freaking bad, buy all of the things I never had. So that song could be significant for you this week. We're seeing the Queen of Cups. I am seeing someone's mom coming to them for advice, or maybe your mom is the one giving you advice if you have a connection with your mom still. Maybe your mom is passed over for some of you, and that could be the spirit who's coming through to you this week, who's communicating to you that you need to do this decluttering. Tell me more about this week. But the Queen of Cups for me is always very psychic and intuitive and mystic. So I do feel like, again, there's going to be a strengthening of your spiritual self this week. Some of you, I'm hearing that you're taking mushrooms, or you're going to find mushrooms this week. I'm seeing you doing like a micro dose of them. Anything else? The Ace of Swords, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth. Open eyes, fresh eyes. Some of you might have an eye doctor appointment, or you might be scheduling an eye doctor appointment. For some of you, I am seeing somebody's having a surgery this week. It looks like the surgery is going to go very well. It's going to be a successful surgery. Whoever this is going to be fine after. They may just need to be on like bed rest for a week or two, but it feels like the surgery is going to go well. And then the Ace of Swords also talks about cutting people out of your life. So this week you may be distancing yourself from people, like I said, or cutting some people out of your life. And then one last card for the week for the collective. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting this energy of you getting your groove back, or feeling like you're back in some sort of groove, specifically when it comes to work. Maybe some of you are going back to work this week, or some of you are just feeling more confident, more comfortable when it comes to work. Some of you might have just recently got a new job within the past week, month, or few months, and I feel like you're finally starting to get the hang of it. And for those of you who are coming back to work after whatever reason, I do feel like you're getting into some sort of groove or routine, and you're feeling more comfortable at work again. This also does look like somebody is an artist. maybe graphic design, computer design, or artistry of some sort, writing, music for some of you. It feels like you're putting a lot of time and energy into your creations this week, or again, that is the guidance, especially for those of you who are like pulling yourself away from the screens. And I do see that some of you might be using screens like iPads or computers to get work done or to work on something creatively, but you're like turning off all of the notifications for social media, you're turning off your notifications for like text messages, you're going on Do Not Disturb. So Spirit is saying like you can still use the screens if they help you with your creativity, or they help you with your work, because I know that some of us do work on our phones and we'll work on our computers and our tablets and things like that. So Spirit is saying that's still fine, but limiting your screen time when it comes to just like binge watching social media or scrolling endlessly or things like that, right? I'm also seeing some of you deleting like apps. Maybe you're deleting a social media app that you no longer want to be scrolling on. Maybe you're deleting a dating app because it's just not working for you anymore, or you're deleting some sort of app. I'm seeing that. But it feels like limiting your screen time is going to allow you to connect with yourself more, and it's going to allow you to be more creative. You're going to have a lot more creative ideas, and you're going to be able to spend more time working on your music, working on your poetry, on your book, on your computer design, on your graphic design, so on and so forth, whatever it might be. That's what I'm seeing. That's like where the focus is supposed to go this week. And you're going to feel more energized and more creative after this decluttering. So it feels like you're starting the week by decluttering, because some of you have been like in this stagnant energy and you're asking me like, what am I supposed to do to get unstuck? And I'm hearing that the way to get unstuck this week specifically is to declutter, is to deep clean, is to limit the screen time, all the things we've already talked about, right? And then that's going to open up your mind. And it's going to open up space in your mind for you to have some sort of creativity and for you to have some ideas for how to get yourself unstuck and for how to move the energy again. But I'm getting this energy of like nothing changes if nothing changes. And your guides are asking you to make some changes, to limit screen time, all of those things so that they can assist you. But the universe can't help you, your guides can't help you until you take some sort of action for yourself, okay? Let's see a love oracle card for you guys, and then we'll wrap this up. Love oracle card for the collective. I'm hearing princess treatment. I'm seeing poly. Unicorns could be significant. It says, I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. So Spirit is confirming that. If you've been thinking that you're not supposed to be with one person for the rest of your life, it feels like this is confirmation. That's not going to be for everybody. So again, don't take it if it doesn't resonate. But some of you have been like really confused about maybe being in a throuple and or inviting like another person into your relationship just for like some fun or something like that. Spirit's saying it's okay to do that, all right? And again, I know that's not gonna be for everybody, but there we go. And then I'm seeing committed. And it says, you're the most amazing person ever. I'm committed to making us a priority. So there could be some sort of offer of commitment or communication surrounding commitment this week from a romantic interest or maybe from a job. Some of you might be getting a new job this week. I am getting this energy of somebody's getting hired this week, like the 1st of June or the 2nd of June. And then you're going to start the 3rd. So you might hear about a job opportunity this weekend or on like Friday, and then you're going to start the following week. You start next week. They're like, can you come in next week and start working? Some of you, it might be a summer job. Some of you, it might be like a more long-term situation. You'll know your story better than me. And then for some of you, I am seeing that there is somebody who wants to communicate to you that they want a committed relationship and they're willing to put in the work and the time and the energy to build with you. Let me see if I can get a sign for that. Tell me about this committed energy. Yeah, we're seeing the Knight of Cups, which is water sign energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be you or could be the person who's telling you that they want a commitment with you this week. The Knight of Cups is also like a love proposal or a love offer. So somebody might be asking you out on a date, to come to dinner or to meet them somewhere, to go to this party with them. And that's where they're going to confess the feelings for you that they want something long-term, that they want something committed with you. Okay, is there anything else that collective needs to know about this? I'm also getting backtracking to the poly situation, the person who wants to invite somebody else into the situation. Your partner is cool with that too. They're just asking for you to be open and honest with this communication, because I feel like if you just communicate to them that you still love them and you still want to keep the connection with them, but you're asking if we can like bring somebody else into the situation or see if we can try to bring somebody else into the situation, they're all for that, but they do need to know that you're still loyal and committed to them, and they will still be loyal and committed to you. But I do feel like they're open to seeing. Okay, some of you may already be in an open relationship, so there could be some sort of like person coming in this week for fun. All right, one more card on the committed energy, please. I'm hearing Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, so that song could be significant. And then we're seeing the Two of Pentacles. And I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the committed energy that some of you have been waiting a really long time to hear these words from somebody that you're going to hear this weekend. I feel like this weekend somebody is going to be telling you the words that you've been waiting a really long time to hear. Somebody's like, I want us to be in a committed relationship now, or I want to take our relationship to the next level. So some of you may be talking about moving in together. Some of you may be talking about getting a pet, having children, getting engaged, things like that. It does feel like either you're going to get into a committed relationship for some of you this weekend who you've been talking to somebody, or some of you who are already in a committed relationship, you're adding another person into the situation for fun or for something more committed. Or for those of you that doesn't resonate with, who are in a committed relationship, it feels like you're taking things to the next level this weekend. Your person's like asking you out to dinner to take things to the next level. So that's what I have for you this week. I hope that it helped you. Sending you love always. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Peace.